things continue to throw us for a loop, we've got a lot going on. For example, needing a military draft? Yeah, I'll tell you about that. Anybody missing any money from any deposits you've made recently? Big bank names, lots of reports. And this will make some ripples. Wall Street giants expecting a $9 billion hit coming from all of these bank failures. Feds are saying we will indeed need another rate increase. And how's those grocery bills treating you? Checking the receipts? The world is experiencing an 18-month high, and major world shippers are predicting and warning a deeper downturn in global trade. More important things that you should be aware of coming right up. If you happen to be brand new here, welcome to our awesome community where we do prepping tips, emergency preparedness how-tos, and we go over news and awareness stuff that you probably want to know about. If you find value in that, be sure to hit the notification bell so you guys can stay up to date. Let's jump into this one. Shout out to community member Jack, sending in some awesome articles. Lots of crazy stuff going on. Let's jump right into it. A lot I want to cover. Your guys' time is valuable. Major shipper Maersk warns of prolonged and deeper downturn in global trade. Right here in this graph, you guys can see the container rates for major shipping lines on a major descent. It says AP Moller Maersk AS, the world's largest owner of container ships and one of the best bellwethers of global trade, has spent the last several quarters warning about the slowdown in container demand on major shipping lanes. Basically, they are expressing major concern, stating dark clouds on the horizon, sliding demand from both the US and Europe, and they say it's gonna be bumpy. Lower down, it says that they see global container volume growth in the range of -4% to -1% compared to -2.5 to 0.5 previously. Says that this stems from pandemic times. Container rates from 2022 have plunged amid monetary tightening campaign by global central banks to tame hot inflation that has stymied demand. Meanwhile, China is on the brink of deflation, and the authorities need more tools to simulate the economy as a robust recovery is nowhere in sight. What does this mean? It means the possibility of empty shelves, inflation continually going up, more bailouts, higher interest rates, all of that. Some people might chalk it up to we're circling the drain. Is that why food prices jump most in 18 months? As you've heard, global rice shortage right now, but what they're mostly blaming it on is El Nino. They're blaming it on agriculture issues. We know who's causing all the agriculture issues. So when it comes to consumer goods, groceries, you guys might want to be thinking ahead because prices might just go up. Ongoing shortages might be a high possibility. And then they're going to blame it on supply and demand, and that's why the prices are going up. High possibility of ongoing inflation on nearly everything you guys use. If you guys haven't seen either one of those videos, I'll put those up at the end of this video, also down in the description. Extremely good tips in those videos to help you guys buckle down. Then you got CNBC reporting that Fed's Bowman says more US rate hikes likely will be needed. Just like I said, that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to keep on hiking up the rates. When you thought stuff was expensive before, things are going to continue to get more expensive. The US Federal Reserve will likely need to raise interest rates further to bring down inflation, Governor Michelle Bowman said on Saturday. Bowman said that she supported the Fed's quarter-point increase in interest rates last month, given still high inflation, strong consumer spending, a rebound in housing market, and a labor market that is helping to feed higher prices. Anybody doing excessive spending out there? Maybe shopping for a new home? I don't think so. In quotes, I also expect that additionally, rate increases will likely be needed to get inflation on a path down from the FOMC's 2% target, she said in remarks prepared for delivery to Kansas Bankers Association, referring to the Fed's rate setting panel and the Federal Open Market Committee. Raise the rates to get inflation down. And tell me what you guys think on this part. The Labor Department's monthly job market report on Friday showed hiring slowed in June, but unemployment at 3.5% remains slow. And Bowman noted that there's still many more available jobs than there are workers to fill the jobs. Now in my area here, I find it very bizarre. I see hiring signs everywhere, but those people that I know looking for jobs can't get any callbacks, can't land any jobs. what in the heck is going on? And I don't suppose the million folks coming across the border with a free pass, are they completely funded? Are they filling out applications? You guys let me know down in the comments below. Help me understand this one, because it's just a big blurry fuzz. And on top of all that, we got Wall Street giants expect 8.9 billion hit from bank failures. All these bank failures that we're seeing. The biggest US lenders expect to pay almost 8.9 billion to help replenish the US government's bedrock deposit insurance fund after it was tapped to backstop unsecured depositors at Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank. Citigroup Incorporation expects to contribute as much as 1.5 billion to the Federal Deposit Insurance Corps, and in total of the 6 largest lenders forecast covering 56% of the 15.8 billion it costs the FDIC to protect the uninsured depositors, JP Morgan Bank, the list goes on. So you think we're out of the dark on some of these bank issues? I don't think so. With that, any of you guys missing any deposits out there? A lot of other people have. Wells Fargo customers report missing direct deposits from bank accounts. That's never a good sign, especially a reputable bank like Wells Fargo. Some Wells Fargo customers voiced their frustrations online about their missing money. And this is from King 5 News yesterday. Washington. Woohoo, Washington. Wells Fargo is to fix a technical issue after many customers reported missing direct deposits from their bank accounts. On Thursday afternoon, there were over 100 reports of issues with mobile deposits and account balances on the detector, which tracks online outages reported. By Friday morning, there were still reports of issues with the bank. Kind of interesting, at the same time as all these issues, people's deposits start going missing. So like I said, if you expected some deposits or you made some deposits with your mobile device, you might want to double check that that money's in there. And let me tell you, I'm reading lots of issues with banks, lots of issues, and it's hard to say what's going to happen, but there's definitely some uncertainty going on and talk of the big bailout of everything getting moved to one central bank. I don't know what's going to happen, but I know it's rocky ground right now. Make sure you guys know where your money's at. And here in this article from military.com, it states, we need a limited military draft. And below it says, we need to change how we fill our military ranks. You guys ready for military drafts? You might wonder, well, why do they need to do that? Well, the problem recently has been that they can't fill the recruiting requirement. It states in 2022, in the Army alone, they fell short around 15,000 recruits. And what they're chalking this up to is holes in the military are a risk to national security. So you know what you guys might be seeing before long? Military drafts. Lots of different ways to look at these different issues. What I want to hear is what you guys think on these topics. Create a discussion, share things that other people might not know. The comments down below is a great place to get the word out on different things going on, because the media don't talk about everything. With that, be sure to share this out to like-minded folks. Lots of different things going on, so I wanted to get those topics out so you knew what was going on with those, because a lot of those things are going to affect all of us, if not sooner, definitely later. And again, if you guys haven't watched this video or this video, I go into detail on what they are putting into our foods, into our products, into our consumer goods. And not only are we buying this stuff and either putting it into our bodies or into our households with our families, alongside all of those toxins that we don't want, I also talk about how you guys should be voting with your dollars and not supporting this big conglomerate monopoly out there. So again, if you guys are new here or haven't seen either one of those videos, good videos to watch. Lots of stuff I gotta go stick my nose in so I can get you guys more great information. As always, as I know more, I'll keep you guys posted. Keep prepping, keep learning, keep doing. We'll see you on the next one.